Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Blunt Talk. Shane Alexander or Jebediah King with the golden rings, baby. Well, today is the gold necklace with the gold with the stones with the we got it all. Uh, I woke up this morning. I wanted to tell y'all how good God has been. Allah, Krishna, Buddha, whichever name you want to use today. Choco is barking. We made it to a dog park, first of all. We have not been to a dog park and I do not know how long. It seems like just being able to try to stop and take a breath has been very complicated. Y'all have missed a lot because I haven't been able to tell you. No, I hate June bugs. Y'all about to see me cry. Oh God, I don't know why he built them loud ass things. Um, but uh, God has been good to me this week. I didn't think I was gonna make it through this week. It's been a lot of weeks. Sometimes at the beginning of the week, I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. But this last week had been so exhausting, so aggressive, so abnormal. Everything around me, it seems. I've had people come and just want to tell me I'm not Jesus and call me a faggot. They gonna slap my glasses off. They never did, but telling me they're gonna slap my glasses off and I'm gay and this and that and another just because I'm inviting people to church, just because I wear shirts like this. So that's the world we're living in right now. This is y'all's America. This ain't mine America. I don't claim this place, but I just want to tell y'all what y'all America is doing to people that are being nice, that are being cordial. And then you have to understand why people eventually snap, lose their mind, go off, slap a bitch. Uh, but for real, there's so many people out here that don't have the right tools. They don't have the support. They don't have anyone even just to talk to. You know, sometimes I just find myself talking to my dog, or a lot of times I have to find myself talking to God because I don't have any support system helping me through this situation in the sense of the matter. Um, but then again, could they? What could they do? What could they do? They don't know about living like this. It took time, like I said in my other videos, for me to become more relatable. That was the point of it. I started it because I said, no, I want to be close to my daughter. But then, as I got to know some of the houseless people and go to the different houseless camps, and y'all done seen it, I realized I needed to be more relatable. Reading the Bible and hearing what Jesus was doing, Jesus disappeared. I believe it was from 13 to 30, 13 to 30, 13 to 30, 30 to 33. No, 13 to 30. Anyways, between it was a big old gap that nobody knew where he was doing. But I figure, he had to have been becoming more relatable to the situation, to life. He was having to learn because we come into this world with the spirit, not having fear, blah 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 blah. Well, what's fear about? Well, what's happiness about? What's love about? If you've ever watched the movie, and y'all know I love my movies, The Fifth Element, she was a high powered being, if you understand what I'm saying. She worked from a higher power. That's a Messiah, okay? That's what we call it here on this planet. Somebody trying to save a planet, you got a Messiah complex. Welcome to the Messiah group, baby. But the fact that even she had questions. If you remember, she was watching videos online, learning while she was eating chicken. She said chicken. I need to watch that today. But she was doing that and at the same time becoming relatable. Even though she had all the super strength, she's the one that just flew through the door, da 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 da, didn't die, blah blah blah. She still was watching stuff, trying to figure out humans. Well, why are they doing this? A lot of people I see always talking about the houseless pandemic. It's a houseless pandemic going on as well, not just COVID. Y'all still playing pandemic. Um, there's a lot of this going on, and a lot of people say, well, let's just give them this. Let's just give them that. Give them a can with no can opener. Give them a place to stay, but don't teach them how to do money. You see, when you become relatable to a problem, you're more than likely going to be able to create a solution. Bruh, I'm telling you, God be just sending me messages and I love it. But when you do become more relatable to a problem, you're more likely to be able to find a solution. If you stop for 1 second and stop talking about the problem, because the problem has been the problem for God knows when. But if we stopped and said, okay, well, what aren't we doing? There's people that have been homeless, but we're not using them to their ability that are now not homeless. Although it's not a mass majority of them. You wouldn't really know. They're still in programs and blah, 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 blah. But what if we all became more relatable? What if you could talk? Bro, don't talk to my dog. Go. I can't stand. People will talk to an animal but avoid a human. Child, go away. He can't talk. He ain't gonna tell you to have a good day back, baby. He gonna look at you and wonder why you're talking to him with your green hair. Uh, anyways, but when we do that, we open ourselves up for more solutions. You end up finding more solutions. I'm finding out that a lot of houseless people don't want to be houseless but don't know how to get out of it. Now, it takes me a good couple of days to be able to come up with a great idea, if that makes sense. But not being able to have any sleep, because I had somebody come and open my door while I was asleep the other day or other night. And thank God I really don't have any fear in me because we weren't born with it. It was given to us, and that I gave back. I don't want it. But I'll just let the person know, close my door. Anybody out there, somebody doing the nomad or blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of people nowadays. Everybody is seemingly going crazy. This is the first time out of the states that I've even went to travel to that somebody dared to open my door. And then ask me, well, who is you? Now, that's like somebody walking into your house and asking you, why are you there? Could have went south. Could have went south, people. But because the spirit is in me, knows the power that it can do, because I've become more relatable to these people that are acting like zombies, and not becoming a zombie myself, I just watch them enough to know, okay, you obviously aren't in the right state of mind. It would give me no glory to whoop your ass right now. You're not even gonna remember who whooped your ass. Not fair. So, just to get the person to close the door, blah, 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 blah. Didn't go south. Went perfectly fine. As I posted on my Facebook the other day, I had a gun put in my face because of a man's ego. Now, the thing about it, folks, once again, I'm not saying go out there and have guns put in your face. I'm not saying have your house broken into. I'm saying I'm becoming more relatable. And out of all of the times that could have happened, this was the best time, my God is good, the best time in my life to have had a gun put in my face. Because there was many times, way back when growing up just in Los Angeles, I should have had a gun put in my face or been shot at. I've never had to run from a drive-by or something like that. Nobody's ever done that. If you remember my other videos, go down when I was shot with a paintball gun. It went south, folks. I reacted poorly. It hurt, number one. Number two, I thought it was a real bullet, so I thought I was going to die. I didn't know how long I had to make it to get to my girlfriend, who was at that time my girlfriend, and my daughter, who happened to be riding a bike. And this is what I say to I've been trying to explain to feminine people, not women, feminine people, that sometimes being masculine now, ooh, overdrive. Because we are the protectors. If I'm getting shot at, imagine if somebody shoot my daughter, that's gonna hurt her. Imagine if they hit her in the eye, that's going to kill me. So it went south, folks. And I think that's why a lot of men say, I want a family and everything like that, but when I have the right security around me, when I have the right people around me, when I have the right, everything right. It can't be perfect, but God damn it, let it be right. So by having the gun put in my face the other day and standing there and looking down the barrel, because nobody got time to run. My legs are always tired, JK. But nobody got time to run. Because fear was not put in us. Make it make sense for why you about to kill a child of God. And then when I get to heaven, I'm going to make it make sense when I send the curses back down. Simple. Simple. person didn't even pull the trigger. They were trying to do that thing where they try to scare you and all that stuff. Brother, I done put on my tennis shoes, laced them up, nice and tight. You can get out and get your ass whooped, or you can stand there and pretend you're going to pull a trigger that you're really not going to do. But I'm going to go back to my life. And that's what I did. But we got too many bullies in this world right now, I notice as well. We have way too many bullies in this world where people are agitating the people that don't want to be agitated. Like I said, I could sit in my van. You know, I got pictures of the campsite. I'm going to try to put them up, somehow add it to this video. I got pictures of the campsite that I was staying at. And I know that it's a lot of KKK members that go to the AA building. That has nothing to do with me. I don't go to the AA building. I know it's meth heads and stuff that go into the AA building. That has nothing to do with me. I don't go in there. But to see that somebody burnt down one of the campers, and mind you, I hadn't been staying at that campsite, but to go back and see that, okay, now people are burning down people's vehicles that they live in. Interesting. And as I walked up to the campsite, I had a Caucasian male ask me, "Oh, what you do? Get upset?" Mind you, I got out my van. He knows I don't stay. I've never even stepped foot in that goddamn camper. But this is the first. This is what I mean by people want to just agitate. And Lancaster's good for it. If the Delta variant is here, it's what's making these niggas assholes. I'm serious. But he wanted to ask me, "What you do? You got angry and burned it down?" So because you see a black man, you think you can first of all talk to me. First of all, I put my finger up just like this and said, "Don't talk to me," and I won't talk to you. I don't have nothing to say to you because you're already trying to agitate me at 7 in the morning. But I found, like I keep saying, things could go south, and I'm blessed. That's what I wanted to let y'all know. I understand now that I'm blessed that I needed this grow up stage. Everybody has a grow up stage. Mine did not have to happen inside of a prison. I put myself inside of a box. No record. Nobody gonna have to have a record of that. But just the fact that I have been blessed for so many situations to not have gone south. The fact that my ex's sister has been on my YouTube channel. I talked about it's such a pretty little hummingbird just stopped on the branch. It's not even flying no more, y'all. But it's so dark, I'm not even gonna try to show it to you. It was just for me. I've never seen a hummingbird land. So that's beautiful. They're usually always goddamn moving. That's crazy. I didn't even know they could stop moving. Who knew? He just chilling? Okay. I'm gonna call you Sammy. Hey, Sammy. But I am blessed to have had this grow up stage. If you accept your grow up stage, you will have abundance in blessings. There's things right now that I'm having to do that sometimes makes me sad, like ignore people. Some people I'm having to ignore. Some people I want to pick up the phone and call, but I know that the same way I can pick them up and call them would be the same way as me picking up some Raid and spraying it in my mouth. Nothing good is going to come from it. It is what it is. But to be able to get to the point continuously and smile about it and say, well, no, it's like spraying Raid in my mouth. Let me just go get me a can of Raid and do that. Like, why am I going to do all that other stuff for somebody? No. Just to get to this point. And as I keep saying, watch my other videos. I haven't been able to see my daughter again. Honest to God, I don't know what the problem is besides the fact that I cannot bow. My ex kept telling me, well, God is telling me to tell you to fold. That's not God. God never says to fold. He never says to bend or hit a knee unless it's for him. And I will not fold or bend for a human that won't fold or bend for my God. I will not fold or bend for a human that will not fold or bend for my God. It's very complicated for me to feel like, ooh, I miss my daughter. And if it's a lot of black men that I know, because I watched another one the other night, Moolah. Shouts out to you, man. Watched another one last night. Me and him just trying to have some manly conversation. He don't know I'm trans, but I'm divulging the fact that I'm having some. We talking about how this city watered down. Niggas putting guns in our faces. Niggas, talking. He almost got into a fight. Nigga, I can show y'all my windshield. I almost got into a couple of fights now. But again, nobody's touching me. They're not that crazy. They just keep talking. But just to hear his female when he went back, he said, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna get some weed real quick, bro, so we can smoke. Cool, man. Whatever. Do you? Whatever. I really don't even want to smoke because I was so irritated. I had somebody around me that was just irritating me. He go downstairs. He's trying to come back out. And all of a sudden, you hear his baby mama, because that's what you have to call them when they act like this, open the door and say, "Yeah, and go find you a bitch to fuck. Don't worry, I'ma have me somebody in here, and they gonna make me feel real good. So fuck you. Don't come back to my room." Now that's not okay. That's not okay. They got a full baby in there. That's not okay. And I'm going to keep talking out about it. Our African American queens need to understand that they were given narcissistic tendencies to try to tear down your African king because the white man knew he wasn't going to be able to do it by himself. They know they can't tear us up by themselves. White man come up to me right now and ask me to clean something. Nigga, no. But let me have a queen come up to me and say, "Well, you a bitch. You ain't going to do that and you ain't shit. That's why you don't make no money, da da da." All right, now I'm beat down enough. Come on, white master, let's do it. Come on, master, let's do it. There was a black woman recently that just talked about the fact that she knows some women are looking for a beta, some women are looking for an alpha. But when you have the narcissistic tendencies and you're trying to have an alpha in your life, it's just not going to work. We don't bend, we don't fold, we don't crumble. We get the fuck away. Because there's a woman out here that has an alpha personality but knows not to overstep boundaries. The same way a man that has an alpha personality should know not to overstep boundaries. Don't overstep boundaries. Be respectful with your tongue because it's a two-edged sword. The same way you can call a nigga a bitch is the same way he can call you a bitch. The same way you guys put your hands on man is the same way a nigga can knock you the fuck out. When I seen my ex, I was asking her, I said, "I just got to go back to the church and just finish God's work, please." I said, "If you could just let me go finish God's work, I'll come back and get my dog real quick. You don't got to be sitting in your house." I even explained to her, I don't want to stay with you in this house. This house has a problem. These walls, if they could talk. You got your family members coming in here being quiet and in the dark. Pay attention, people. If you have somebody moving around you in the dark, what does that even remind you of as a black person? The first thing that you should hear is God asking Satan, "What are you doing up here in heaven?" Just walking around seeing what I can, destroy, basically. Just walking to and fro. When I see these people out here walking to and fro and nothing has changed, nothing for them has changed. I just got my second job. Nothing for them has changed. I'm about to try to make sure I can maintain rent and all of those things, which weren't really taught to me. But now I'm ready for that stage. I maintained a car. I maintained a house. It may not have been perfect, but I tried. Okay. But we have got to start realizing, all queens, not just the black ones, all queens need to realize that two-edged sword because y'all hands ain't ready, okay? We know y'all can't beat us up. You can't even beat me up, and I was born like it, okay? But your mouth, the anger, the Bible says, yes, be angry, but sin not. It says don't go to bed angry, first of all, because tomorrow isn't promised, baby. I've been trying to preach this, and I'm going to find the right queen. I know I am. I know I am. I just can't fold for the wrong one. I know you're going to find love if you're really searching for it. But stop giving your time and effort to the wrong people that aren't really giving you love. Fake love is just as bad as being abused. And it is a narcissistic tendency to use somebody as a supply, get what you need, and then kick them out. Ask the majority of the black women in the world, because I don't know about the other women, really, honestly. Ask them, have you ever just put a man out? Have you ever just put somebody out? Have you ever put a sibling, a family member, anything? Over nothing. You realize years later it was really over nothing. These are the lessons I want y'all to take today, to realize we can be doing a lot better. And I'm going to keep saying that on every video. We can be doing a lot better than what we are. We're so concentrated on COVID. I'm going to go show you guys the houseless encampments out here before they destroy them again. But we're so focused on all the things. Choco and his dog. She get up. Choco! Choco! Sorry y'all for yelling. Now we gotta go anyways. But we gotta just start looking at what's really important and what's not. There's a woman crying about how her husband just died from COVID after they went to the beach and he had sunburn. Listen, y'all. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm just telling y'all what I believe. It makes no sense to me half the time these people are going into the hospital. They have to use the test to see if they have it, and then all of a sudden they have it. They were fine before they went into the hospital, though. I'm not about to sit here and go get a test that goes inside of my nose that possibly has something on the swab that I do not know. Back in the 1990s, Kaiser Permanente, sorry, Choco, leave it. Let's go. Go to bed. Go to bed, bro. Go to bed. Go to bed. Let's go. I got things to do in it today anyways. In the 1990s, Kaiser Permanente was using colored kids, Mexican, Asian, black, Google it, whatever. I just know I was there. Using them for random testing, basically. I believe they were saying they were giving them vaccines. They weren't really giving them vaccines or giving us vaccines, whatever. Tuskegee. There's been times your government has already lied to you and then came out years later to let you know, hey, we lied to you. And here y'all are again saying, okay, well, gather this. Y'all, if y'all don't get up and come with me to protest, then understand we are about to lose our rights here in this country. I'm leaving this country if y'all don't start doing something. If y'all don't get upset at the fact that these people keep lying to you in your face. I mean, my mama has gotten upset at me for just, you know, walking sideways the wrong way. But y'all got this test, you took the vaccine, and the vaccine now made you a super, what is it? Now you can still get the Delta variant. Now, come on, y'all. I've been living in this van for 10 months. This is the second, yeah. It would make 10 months. I'm done with this shit, though. Come on, little boy. I've been living in this van for 10 months, y'all. And I gotta tell you, I ain't seen not one homeless person that I didn't see the first time, not there no more. Sorry, I have my incense burning. Yes, Lord, I leave my incense burning like Jesus to be in my car while I'm gone. But I haven't seen not one person, you know what I mean? Be like, oh, you know, bro, I'm just feeling sick, and I'm gonna show y'all, though. I'm gonna do a whole nother video. Oh, shit. Do a whole nother video and show y'all the houseless encampments. Ain't no sinks, ain't no